Welcome to Strasbourg, everybody. I'm thrilled to be your guide today as we explore this charming city in the heart of Europe. From the soaring heights of Strasbourg Cathedral to the picturesque canals of Petite France, we're about to discover the top 10 must-see spots that make Strasbourg unforgettable. So grab your beret, tie your walking shoes, and let's dive right in. Bonjour from Strasbourg, France. This city is like a fairy tale come to life, with its half-timbered houses, winding canals, and a cathedral that seems to touch the sky. Strasbourg Cathedral, or as the locals call it, Notre-Dame de Strasbourg, is an absolute masterpiece of Gothic architecture. Picture this, you're strolling through the square and suddenly, this towering pink sandstone giant emerges, its spire piercing the clouds at a dizzying 466 feet. This isn't just a church. It's a testament to human ambition and artistry. For over 200 years, it stood as the tallest building in the world, and even today, it dominates the Strasbourg skyline. Inside, you'll be greeted by breathtaking stained glass windows that bathe the interior in a kaleidoscope of colors. The astronomical clock, a marvel of engineering from the 16th century, puts on a show at precisely 12:30 p.m. each day, with figures parading around to represent different stages of life. It's a sight that'll make you ponder the mysteries of time and the universe. Trust me, you'll want to have your camera ready for this one. But Strasbourg Cathedral is more than just a pretty facade and impressive gadgets. It's a symbol of the city's resilience, having withstood wars, revolutions, and the test of time. As you wander through its hallowed halls, take a moment to soak in the atmosphere and appreciate the artistry. Now, let's escape the grandeur of the cathedral for a bit and wander into a neighborhood that feels like it's straight out of a storybook, La Petite France. This charming district with its canals, cobblestone streets, and half-timbered houses is like stepping back in time. Fun fact, La Petite France wasn't always so charmingly named. Back in the 15th century, this area was home to tanneries and fishermen, and let's just say it wasn't known for its pleasant aroma. But don't let the name fool you. Today, La Petite France is one of the most picturesque and romantic spots in Strasbourg. As you stroll along the canals, you'll be treated to postcard-perfect views of flower-laden bridges, weeping willows dipping their branches into the water, and those adorable half-timbered houses. Take your time exploring the little shops, cafes, and restaurants that line the canals. And if you're feeling adventurous, hop on a boat tour and experience La Petite France from a whole new perspective. From the fairy tale charm of La Petite France, we're stepping into a world of grandeur and opulence at the Palais Rohan. This magnificent palace, once home to the powerful prince-bishops of Strasbourg, is a testament to the city's rich history and architectural prowess. Imagine this, you're strolling through the palace, admiring the lavish interiors and priceless artwork, when suddenly, you stumble upon a room filled with chamber pots. Yes, you heard that right. The Palais Rohan boasts an impressive collection of antique chamber pots, a quirky reminder that even royalty had their, shall we say, less glamorous moments. But don't let the chamber pots distract you from the true splendor of this place. The Palais Rohan is home to 3 exceptional museums: the Archaeological Museum, the Museum of Decorative Arts, and the Museum of Fine Arts. From ancient Roman artifacts to masterpieces by the likes of Monet and Picasso, the Palais Rohan offers a fascinating glimpse into Strasbourg's illustrious past and its vibrant present. Next up, we're heading to a place that's both impressive and, dare I say, a little bit confusing: the European Parliament. This futuristic building, with its sleek curves and towering glass facade, is a symbol of European unity and cooperation. It's here that members of the European Parliament from all 27 member states gather to debate and make decisions that affect the lives of millions of people. Now I know what you're thinking. Politics? That doesn't sound very exciting, but trust me, the European Parliament is worth a visit, even if it's just to marvel at the architecture and try to figure out what exactly is going on inside those meeting rooms. Plus, you can impress your friends back home with your newfound knowledge of European politics. Just don't ask me to explain the Common Agricultural Policy. That's a whole other story. The European Parliament offers a glimpse into the workings of the European Union and the challenges and triumphs of international cooperation. And who knows, you might even get lucky and witness a heated debate or two. After all that history and politics, it's time to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and seek refuge in one of Strasbourg's most beloved green spaces, Parc de l'Orangerie. This sprawling park, located just a stone's throw from the European institutions, is a true oasis of tranquility in the heart of the city. As you stroll through the park's leafy paths, you'll be greeted by a symphony of sights and sounds, children laughing on playgrounds, couples picnicking by the lake, and joggers finding their stride amidst the greenery. But Parc de l'Orangerie is more than just a pretty park. It's also home to a variety of attractions, including a zoo, a bowling alley, and even a miniature farm. And if you're lucky enough to visit during the spring, you'll be treated to a spectacular display of over 1,000 varieties of irises in full bloom. So grab a baguette, some cheese, and a bottle of wine, and head to Parc de l'Orangerie for a relaxing afternoon surrounded by nature. Art lovers, this one's for you. The Strasbourg Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art, or MAMCS as the cool kids call it, is a must-visit for anyone interested in the cutting edge of the art world. Housed in a striking modern building on the banks of the Rhine, the MAMCS boasts an impressive collection of art from the late 19th century to the present day. From Impressionism to Abstract Expressionism, from pop art to minimalism, the MAMCS has something to offer every taste and sensibility. But the MAMCS is more than just a repository of famous names and iconic artworks. It's also a place for experimentation, exploration, and pushing the boundaries of what art can be. So come with an open mind and a sense of adventure, and let the art at the MAMCS challenge, inspire, and maybe even confuse you a little. After all, isn't that what art is all about? Next up, we're heading to a structure that's both historically significant and surprisingly photogenic, the Barrage Vauban. This 17th century marvel of engineering, designed by the famed military architect Vauban, served as a key part of Strasbourg's defenses for centuries. But don't let its military past fool you. Today, the Barrage Vauban is a popular spot for a leisurely stroll, offering stunning views of the city's covered bridges and the picturesque canals of La Petite France. As you walk across the bridge, take a moment to appreciate the ingenuity of Vauban's design. The bridge was designed to be flooded in times of war, creating an artificial dam that would protect the city from invaders. And hey, if nothing else, it makes for a pretty impressive backdrop for your vacation photos. Every city has its beating heart, and in Strasbourg, that heart is Place Kléber. This bustling square, named after the French Revolutionary General Jean-Baptiste Kléber, is the city's central meeting point, a place where locals and visitors alike come to shop, dine, and soak up the vibrant atmosphere. Surrounded by elegant buildings, department stores, and charming cafes, Place Kléber is a feast for the senses. The air is filled with the aroma of freshly baked bread, strong coffee, and sweet treats, while street musicians serenade the crowds with everything from traditional French chansons to modern pop tunes. But don't let General Kléber's stern expression fool you. Place Kléber is a place for celebration and enjoying the good things in life. Get ready to travel through time, or at least marvel at a clock that's been doing just that for centuries. The Strasbourg astronomical clock, located inside the Strasbourg Cathedral, is more than just a timepiece. It's a masterpiece of engineering, astronomy, and artistry. This intricate clock, dating back to the 16th century, doesn't just tell time, it also tracks the movements of the sun, moon, planets, and even predicts eclipses. But the real showstopper is the clock's daily performance at 12:30 p.m. sharp. As the clock strikes noon, a procession of automated figures representing different stages of life from childhood to old age parade around the clock, reminding us of the relentless march of time. Fun fact, the original clockmakers were so proud of their creation that they made the city council promise not to hire another clockmaker for 100 years. Now that's confidence in your craftsmanship. Our final stop takes us on a journey through the heart and soul of Alsace at the Alsatian Museum. Housed in a beautifully preserved 16th century building, the museum offers a fascinating glimpse into the region's rich history, culture, and traditions. As you wander through the museum's charming rooms, you'll encounter a treasure trove of artifacts, from traditional costumes and furniture to toys, tools, and everyday objects that tell the story of everyday life in Alsace over the centuries. One of the museum's highlights is its collection of traditional Alsatian faience, or tin-glazed pottery. These colorful ceramics, with their intricate designs and whimsical motifs, are a testament to the region's artistic heritage and make for a unique souvenir to take home. So, as we bid farewell to Strasbourg, Let the warmth of Alsatian hospitality and the richness of its culture linger in your heart. And there you have it, folks, our whirlwind tour of Strasbourg's top 10 must-see spots. I hope you enjoyed exploring this charming city with me. If this video inspired you to add Strasbourg to your travel bucket list, give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow travel enthusiasts. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more travel tips, adventures, and hidden gems from around the world. Until next time, happy travels.